The invisible trap keeping you stuck, and you don't even realize it. That is our topic today. You don't get stuck all at once. You get stuck slowly by tolerating just a little bit too much for a little bit too long. And by the time you realize you're trapped, it's already cost you more than you think. Tolerance feels like maturity. It feels like being reasonable. It feels like being realistic. But under the surface, something else is happening. Every time you tolerate something slightly wrong, like a job that drains you, a plan that stopped making sense, a relationship that's quietly corroding, you teach your brain that survival matters more than progress. You start trading energy for safety. You start settling not because you believe in it, but because tolerating the wrong thing feels easier than risking for the right thing. Tolerance. It starts as patience. But if left unchecked, it becomes invisible permission. Permission for your dreams to shrink. Permission for your standards to drop. Permission to call survival good enough. The trap isn't built overnight. It's built one small, tolerated thing at a time. The danger with tolerance is that it's not obvious when it becomes a trap. At first it looks harmless. You tell yourself, well, it's just a rough week. It's just a phase. Everyone deals with this. But what starts as a single compromise quietly invites another. You stop speaking up in meetings, you stop pushing your ideas forward, you stop exploring other options. At first, you're just trying to avoid making waves, you're just trying to be reasonable. But, every time you shrink yourself to avoid discomfort, your standards shrink with you. And honestly, the worst part is, you won't notice it right away. Tolerance erodes your ambition so slowly that by the time you realize what's missing, you barely remember the version of you that expected more. Tolerance numbs you. It dulls your sense of urgency. It quiets the voice that once told you there's something better than this. And over time your life starts running on default. You're busy, you're productive, but deep down, you're standing still. If this is landing for you so far, go ahead and tap the like button. And if you want more real, no-fluff videos like this, hit subscribe. Let's keep moving. You won't wake up one day and suddenly realize you're trapped. It happens quietly. Here's what it looks like when the tolerance trap has already started closing around you. Chronic fatigue you can't explain. Not physical exhaustion, but a deep, low-grade tiredness that follows you everywhere. There's this quiet resentment that honestly just feels irrational sometimes. You find yourself feeling angry at your situation, but then, almost immediately, you feel guilty for being ungrateful. You keep telling yourself you should be thankful, but deep down, you know you're just settling. You're busy, but it's like you're going nowhere. Your days are always full, your calendar is completely packed, but somehow, your life isn't actually moving forward. You're waiting for a sign, hoping that, the right opportunity will just show up. You keep telling yourself that maybe next year will be different, but honestly, you end up postponing decisions because, well, it's just easier to wait than to really confront what's in front of you. Loss of creativity and risk appetite. Choosing the safe path over and over, not because it's smart, but because honestly, change just feels exhausting. If any of these feel familiar, you're not broken. You're not weak. You're just trapped inside a system your brain quietly built to protect you from fear. But the same brain that built the tolerance trap can also dismantle it. Breaking the tolerance trap doesn't start with a massive leap. It starts with noticing the places where you've gone numb. Before you can change your life, you have to stop explaining away the parts of it that aren't working. Every time you hear yourself saying, "It's not that bad," or "Maybe I'm just being dramatic," or even, "Other people have it worse," just pause for a moment. Those are survival phrases, not growth phrases. Ask yourself, what is tolerating this really costing me? Not just in money, but in energy, focus, creativity, and opportunity. Sometimes the biggest price you pay isn't financial. It's who you stop becoming while you stay stuck. And you don't have to destroy your life overnight. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow, move cities, or cut everything out. You can start with micro exits. One boundary, one honest conversation, one small refusal to tolerate what drains you. Micro exits rebuild your momentum. One quiet decision at a time. Real patience isn't tolerating what's wrong. Real patience is preparing for something better, while refusing to make the wrong things permanent. It's moving slowly, intentionally, not standing still because it's easier. Breaking the tolerance trap isn't about being reckless, it's about refusing to call survival a destination. You were not built to endure endlessly. You were built to create, to move, to expand. And that starts the moment you stop tolerating the version of life that asks you to shrink. If this gave you something to think about, like the video so more people see it, and if you want more real, smart, no-fluff videos like this, hit subscribe. The videos on this channel are for educational and entertainment purposes only. They do not constitute medical, financial, business, legal, or lifestyle advice. Always consult with a qualified professional before making changes to your health, finances, legal situation, or personal routines. Always do your own research before making monetization decisions. The views expressed are based on publicly available research and emerging technologies at the time of publication, and may change over time.